I'm not proud of where I've ended up. I'm ashamed of certain things I've done. But out of all the scratches, there's a cut that bleeds the worst. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. I'm afraid I might have given up. I'm afraid I'm running low on love. I'm afraid that in the end you're more than I deserve. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. Every time I count my blessings, I count you first. In this cold and misty world, would you be my little light? Just for atmosphere, I don't need it to see, but I know that you can promise me.
Well, I made it to the ferry and I had no idea where I'm going to stay that evening and what's going to happen. On the ferry, I meet this wonderful guy called Rob. He's on vacation. He's got 2 kayaks on his vehicle and a wife and 2 children. And he says, hey, I'll take you to St. Mary's Bay and I'll launch you, get you going. And he said, even if I have to leave a canoe at the terminal, I'll take you anyways. So I thought, well, that was extremely generous. So anyways, I put some feelers out on the Nova Scotia Kayak Facebook, and one of the ladies there, Sherry Ann, reposted it, I believe, on another Facebook or channel called Digby Talks. And I'm sitting on the ferry and I'm charging my phone, and suddenly this message ticks in. It's from a lady named Leslie. It says, do you need a ride? We'll come and pick you up. We've got a trailer. I'm going to talk to my husband. We'll be there at 4:30. And wow. So I text back to Leslie and I said, yep, you're on. I'm here. I'll be there. And I told Rob that, you know, he didn't have to dismantle his car and canoes to rescue me. And I said, thanks for your great intentions, but I've got it. So I get to the ferry terminal, and one of the crew members helped me load my kayak off the ferry, and there's an SUV waiting there with a big trailer, and there's Leslie and her husband Dave, and we packed the kayak on the trailer, and we drive to their wonderful rustic home in Brighton, which is right on the water of St. Mary's Bay. Can you believe it? And this is just a bit of action from the house of Dave and Leslie. Their passion is food. Man, how fortunate could I get?
I am all of everything. I am east and west. I am
Yes, 4 pieces of lobster apiece, but I didn't
Thanks.
know.
Well, that's
company.
no thanks. Ditto. That's why.
What are you doing?
So,
No, it's okay.
pork chops.
Yeah.
Pork chops. Put them in a Ziploc or a plastic bag and get all the air out of it so it sinks. And this will cook for 1, 2 hours, 3 hours. It won't change.
Why do you do this with pork chops?
Pork. Well, pork if you fried a pork chop, which are good if they're thin, and these are pretty thick. I cut them about 1 inch thick, so they're nice and meaty. They have a tendency to dry out in the middle, and they get real dark and dry on the outside, and then maybe a little bit in the inside's okay. So when you put this in there, it's going to cook from edge to edge 130 degrees. Now it should be about 140. So we take it out, dry it off, and then fry the outside of it just for a few minutes each. That's going to raise the temp and give you a nice crispy finish. Put a little flavor on top. Yeah, it'll be edgy fried rice.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't think it's going to be a paddle day today, but I'm in good hands with Dave and Leslie. So this is a culinary experience of another dimension that I've never had before, and I'm so happy. Yes.
It's not what you
Pour roughly 80 to 90 to 100 grams of water in it just to get it foamed, and that lets the CO2 disperse.
Okay, Dave, what are we making this morning?
These are, well, they're called popovers. They're just like Yorkshire pudding, except individual. And this is the batter, and I just have to mix all this egg. And
So the popovers are hollow inside, which is a great opportunity to put some stuff. And we like to put something that melts, i.e. cheese, inside so that, or butter, so it kind of just is a surprise in the middle of your popover.
oh, they are good.
You got height.
Pop-ups.
These are be perfect. Let the air out.
Ooh. Yeah.
Gorgeous, creamy inside.
Look at that. A little herb de Provence in the batter. Crispy but soft. Oh, there's the truffle cheese. And this is a gorgonzola butter cream cheese with pistachios.
Okay, here I am with Dave. I've decided to spend a day with him to look at some local villages and scenery that I don't get the chance to do. But we're just checking out where I'm going to launch the kayak tomorrow, and this is a perfect launching place, so I'm very, very happy. Thank you, Dave and Leslie, for today. Yes.
Times been wasted with love does no good. The time that it takes to get to heal over you, it's gonna be.
But who owns this place?
I do.
Ellie does.
I do.
Okay,
And my husband
and
who's in a
Jerry.
hospital bed inside.
Oh, really?
He's doing okay at the moment.
Really? And you're a friend?
I
She
live
lives
across,
over there.
That's my building across the street.
Oh,
She lives over
Really?
there. So we are the two
So
ladies
she's
over.
having a birthday party. July 31st, she's 90 years old.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
and
Really?
I'm 80, so
Oh, wow.
we're just old and but we're still going.
That you break. There's no need to say why that you gone. I know your voice means goodbye. So long. such a shame that all of this went on without a word about it to me. Close your eyes, so and later in the end, don't you feel that all of this time might have made it the last time it could? If the last you can have it all. You can have it all.
I paddled from Church Point to Medigan Marina, and it was a three and a half hour paddle. So I got here, I was really tired, and I went to the office and talked to the manager there, Cindy. So where are we?
We're in Matagan.
Matagan.
Matagan, yeah.
Matagan. That's how you pronounce it, Matagan.
Yes.
Okay. And what's so special about Matagan?
Oh, that's it, an Acadian community, even
Yeah.
though I'm not French.
All right, yeah.
But I've lived here for over 20 years.
Lots of lobster fishermen.
Yeah, lobster. It's pretty much the only thing that's left in this area.
Yeah,
So there used to be forestry and minks and farming, but there's nothing left anymore. It's
Okay.
just fishing. So.
And we started looking at the weather, and she said, well, it's forecasted 20 knot winds at 3 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be in a rather difficult area around a certain cape. So she said, my suggestion is to play it safe and stay here. So I did, and she let me stay on board this great lobster vessel, which belongs to her husband, and came with a fridge and a nice bed. So I've been here all day, and I'm just extremely tired. But all around me is just lobster boats, lobster vessels, and a barge is, they're just cleaning up the whole marina, dredging, making it deeper. And I'm here. So, Medigan Marina, I'm here. Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for, letting me enjoy this wonderful, wonderful experience. So here we go, on board the Salt Shaker. Yeah, it's fun. So far, it's fun. Life is good. In the fog. Since Portland, Maine, in the fog. Oh, hate it. Hate it.
Take me away, take me far from this place. We'll find ourselves a little time each day to break from chores of fashion play. Take on the mountains, the deserts and plains. Seek out the faces, the dead and the fade. Our prints in the sand, our names in their hands. The bumpy road might break your toe, so you will never know. But I'll take my chances, cut my losses, 'cause I would rather go.
I am a cloud at nighttime. I sit looking down at the earth.
I capsized coming into shore. I just didn't think these breakers would be as big as they are. But they're big. They might not look big, but they're big. So I managed to get to shore, but wow, that was crazy. Some of them further out are actually bigger, but I just didn't think it would be like this. I had no idea. No idea. Now the fog's coming back in again. I've been paddling in fog the whole day. It's crazy. Ah.
Earth below, all torn and bruised, lost and confused. That sad, 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 sad world.
Paddling into Yarmouth Bar. Again, I have to find a place to stay. My mattress leaks. I have to blow it up 3 times a night. I don't know where I'm going to go, and I think, man, I'm actually living on the edge. I'm living on the edge is that I'm putting myself into a situation that it's just on the edge of my comfort zone. Experiencing ocean conditions that are what I would say dangerous. You kind of wish you were 2 and not 1. Living on the edge, paddling in the fog across the 15-kilometer bay from edge to edge. You're all alone. Can't see nothing. Totally dependent on your compass. Sometimes I feel I'm just living on the edge, totally. Just living on the edge. And I don't know if I like it. How long can you do that before it starts wearing on you mentally? So anyways, I pull up at Yarmouth Bar. I go to a floating dock. I go up the gangway, and I end up meeting a guy who pulled up there with his car. He has a lobster boat. I'm really cold. Landed on some type of dock, and to make a long story short, one person phoned one person, another person phoned another person, and the last person gave me permission to stay on his lobster boat. So I've got a bed. My mattress leaks, so I really can't sleep on my tent till I get a new mattress. Anyways, I'm staying on this boat. I'm here in Yarmouth. The fog is still here all around me. It's been a good day. I capsized coming into shore, and that was a surprise, but I made it, and I'm happy. Yes. Living on the edge, it means you do not have everything in place, and you do not know what's around the corner. And I think I can't go on living on the edge because I just can't do it. It's difficult.
When you're feeling down and low, you ain't got no place to go. You're reaching for that higher ground. No one else seems to be around. Yeah. When you're lost, can't find your way.
Home sweet home.
Just to get through the day.
Jag har satt upp ting till att täcka. Jag ska laga mat hemma. Här ska jag sova. vi velge den her. Ja. Beggars can't be choosers. Yes. I alle fall, da har jeg et varmt sted å bo. Og det betyr mye for meg akkurat nå.
What do you want from your life? Is it struggle or is it strife? Imagine what you could do if you just believe in you.
Good night on the boat.
And just be. Oh, you should know it takes patience to make things grow. If you love this living, you'll love it.
Kjekt å være ombord disse lobsterbåter da. Noen er veldig rene og noen er veldig skitten. Dette var mellom de to ting der da. Ja. So anyways, I came up from the boat. I met a guy called Sheldon, and he's kind of fixing this office or house or storage room. He said, just come on in, make yourself at home. He turned on the heat and then he left. Said, turn down the heat when you go. Lock, just shut the door. I'm all good. I'm not working in the rain, he says. So here I am, getting warmed up before I head out at 11. Okay, I got to start paddling soon. It's foggy, raining outside, and but I gotta go. 40 kilometers ahead of me. I'm leaving Yarmouth Bar and paddling to a place called Argyle. So it's mostly coastal, but then I go through a couple of islands, a lot of islands, through a place called Hell's Gate, which can be quite full of currents. Yeah, it's shifting. Suit up, my wetsuit on, my rain jacket, which isn't that dry anymore. Head out, be a long paddle today.
We've got to learn to love this way. I'm talking about a good life, baby, a good life. What about the good life, baby, the good life?
Okay, now I've made it to Argyle, and Aya has come to pick me up, and we're driving to her place, and her husband Echo, is it?
Eka.
Eka?
Yeah.
Eka. Ayu
Yes.
and Eka. We've got to learn the names.
Eko. E-K-O, but you say A as in apple. Eko.
Echo.
Eko.
Echo.
I use
Ayu.
A-Y-U. Yeah, I-U.
Okay, I'll probably get it wrong the whole evening, but I think they'll be good to me. And we're going home to eat Indonesian food, and I'm so excited. This is just great. This is just great. I love it.
Good life, baby, a good life, whoa, whoa. What about the good life, baby, the good life, whoa.
Indonesian fried rice.
Yeah.
With like I put chicken and lobster, and these are lobster tails. This is product of the company that I'm working in.
Okay, and the salad.
And the salad is just green salad, but I put some lettuce and some mixed vegetable, tomatoes, cucumber, and then I put some fruits.
Okay.
Grapes
Oh, wow.
and oranges. It's healthy one.
Seems a simple thing as this love is keeping me up. And I'm trying hard.
Hey, what you doing up there in that chair? Huh?
Should be sweet like candy instead.
This is definitely different than paddling on the ocean. Akko is sick and Ilu has, Ilu has gone to another place to do some work. So I've got the car, I'm heading to Surbees to get some supplies in a place called Barrington. So, and I'll be on the water around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Kind of fun, this. Borrowing a car, driving. Yes.
World don't care if I yell it. Oh, you know, baby, let's stay in love. Sugar, don't give me the rub. I swear, honey, you take me there. 'Cause it's a fact that you and I were meant.
Currents here are faster than in the Mississippi. Around 1 mile behind that boy was one that was just ripping. I'm really glad I'm going the way the tide is going, or else I just wouldn't have a chance. No way. Okay.
I can be the man that you need. Oh,
Okay, I made it from Pimlico to Clark's Harbor. Total fog. Total fog. I know I went by fantastic places on the way. Total fog. I've been on board that boat, and there's a small bed there that I can sleep in. It's not going anywhere, that boat. It needs to be repaired. So I'm just gonna take off my clothes and I'm gonna go for it. Yes. I'm in. This boat is under construction. I just hope nobody comes back tonight. I found one place for a bed, and I'm gonna eat soon. Right there. Peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Feels good. Things are drying. Perfect place. In 1/2 hour, it's gonna be dark. This is okay. This is good. Stealth camping on a lobster boat. 65 years old. Oh, my kids must be ashamed of me. Good peanut butter honey sandwiches. Nothing like Ayu's Indonesian cooking. Thank you. Or Dave and Leslie. Or Rod and Kenny. or all the other wonderful people who fed me along the way. Even the redneck Riviera guys. Love you.
Let's stay.